Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for coming along for our Travel Tribe event tonight. My name's Jo Ross, and I am the founder of the movement here at Travel Tribe. Would like to thank you very much for taking some time out to watch this video and see what we do and what we're all about. Travel Tribe came about just over 12 months ago now. I was working in family daycare at the time, and I loved my job, but there was no time freedom in it and very little financial freedom in it. I couldn't take time off because obviously that put the parents and the children out of whack, and I was just never going to get ahead financially swapping dollars for hours working like that. So I saw a post on Facebook, and it was from a lady who was selling up her family daycare resources because she had found an online business that was able to replace and even better her income. And so she was giving up the family daycare. I really wanted to know what that was because my husband and I have been dreaming of being able to travel around Australia in our caravan. And I'm too old to go fruit picking or picking up random bar work, things like that. So obviously we need an income to be able to make that dream come true. So I sent her a message and asked her what she was up to. She sent me a video very similar to what you guys are going to see here tonight. And I have never looked back. Joined the business, it's now been 14 months. I was able to close down my family daycare business in just over 6 months' time being into this. I've now more than replaced any income I've ever made as an adult. I am now sitting in my brand new caravan. Our house is on the market and my hubby and I are getting ready to travel around Australia. So I cannot explain how different my life has become in 12 months. So if you are not happy with where things are in your life, this is the place for you. The other reason that I got so very interested in this business is because I'm also a breast cancer survivor. So being diagnosed very, very young, completely out of the blue, we don't have any family history and I don't have any of the genes to indicate that I would get breast cancer. So I was made aware that life is very, very short. And also the fact that what we do to our bodies really does matter. Our diet matters. What we think and what we do and what we exercise, all of that really does have an impact on the life that you can live. So when I heard about this business and the products that go along with this business, I was really interested. The products are these little ones here. They're called Juice Plus. Now what they are is fruit, veg and berries in a capsule. Now, these aren't like normal fruit and veg that you can buy at Woolies. These all come from third generation pesticide and herbicide-free farms. So for 3 generations, they've had no chemicals used on them. The fruits, veg and berries that go into these little babies are left to vine ripen on the trees, which is when the majority of the nutrients goes into the produce. Within 24 hours of them being picked, they're shipped to the encapsulation plant where the produce is washed. The whole produce is crushed, which means you get all of the nutrition out of things like the apple core and the seeds and the skin. So it's crushed. It's then very slowly freeze dried at about 1 degree. And what that does is causes the water and the sugar to evaporate. And what we're left with is live enzymes that are bioavailable to our body. So we can get the essence of 30 different fruit, veg and berries every single day from these 6 little capsules. We take 2 of each. The capsules are completely vegan. They're made from tapioca starch, so there are no animal products in here whatsoever. These products have been, I think we're at 38 medical reviewed studies have been done on these. Medical journals have done their studies and the results are all published and all available for you to have a look at if you're interested in that kind of thing. These products are the only whole food product that is approved by the TGA, the Therapeutic Goods Association of Australia. So we're very, very proud of the fact that our products are. It's the hardest and highest classification to get. So the majority of supplements and things like that that you can buy are actually classed as confectionery. Now, I know when I found that out, I was pretty disappointed because over the years I've spent a fair amount of money putting what basically equates to disco wee into my body. You take the capsules, and when you pee it out, your pee turns bright yellow, and that's because your body is trying to flush out those chemicals as quickly as possible. We weren't designed to take on individual chemicals. We were designed to have whole foods, and that's what these beautiful little capsules do. Along with our capsules, we have the kids version, which are these amazing little chews. So they're the exact same ingredients as the fruit and the veg capsules, except instead of being encapsulated, they're mixed with tapioca starch and formed into a little gummy. Looks like a little apple. The kids think it's a lolly. It tastes delicious. Now, these actually come free for children with every adult order. If you've got kids or grandkids or nieces and nephews aged between 4 and 18 years old, our company will give you these for free for 4 years. They've been doing that for over 10 years. And the reason is they are so heart-driven about changing the nutrition of the world. We've done the world's largest children's health study on these products, and it's been proven that kids and families who take these products have less days off school sick, have less medication, they sleep better, their digestive is better, their behavior is better, and they drink more water, and they eat more fruit and veg. So if that's something that you think you need in your family, definitely those products are amazing, assuming you can actually get them to the kids, because I buy them for myself and eat them all the time. So they're really, really good. The only other product that we have is our complete powder. So our capsules look after our micronutrients, and these are our complete protein powders, which look after our macronutrients. They come in chocolate and vanilla, and in here is complete vegan protein. So it's based on soy protein and pea protein. It's got things like broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish, quinoa, millet, pomegranate, pumpkin, spirulina, yucca, mushroom. And the other thing that's in here is something called niacin, which actually comes from veggies, but it's a natural mood enhancer. They actually use that in some antidepressant and anti-anxiety medication. And we have a testimonials group on Facebook that has over 260,000 customers on there. And we have beautiful stories about what medication people have been able to get off after being on our products. So if that's something you're interested in, please get in touch with the person who sent you this video, and we will be able to add you into that group, and you can have a look at the stories for yourself. So rather than me go on about the products, what we'd like to do is hear from somebody who's actually been using the products. Melanie, you've been taking the products. Can you share your story with us?
I can. I definitely can. Well, at the start, I was just a stay-at-home mum. I was working in aged care. I was in aged care for about 3 years, and it got to the point where my children were just sick all the time. I had to take so many days off. And when I was taking all those days off, obviously not having the pay that's coming in, I was at my wit's end because I didn't know what was going wrong, why they were always sick, what was I doing that was wrong. We went to many different doctor's appointments. I had ambulance calls I had in the middle of the night and things like that. My daughter was 1.5. She had asthma, chronic asthma. She had croup. She had bronchitis, and just a complete continued to happen of chest infections, and it was a very stressful time for us. And I thought that I was never going to be able to find something that would suit my hours for the sickness of my child. And then from where it started was I got tagged in a post, and I met Vicky, I met Joe, and then they said, hey, have a look at the products if you want to start a business, if you want to start some work, get some money coming in. And at first I was a little bit worried about, obviously I had no money. I wanted to start a job, and I didn't want to have to put money in it to, obviously, I didn't have the money. I couldn't do it. And then I watched a couple of videos and seen the product for itself. I had read up on it, and I heard nothing but positive things about it. I bit the bullet, put my order through, and then within 4 days my order turned up, and that, I mean, I had nothing that died in the end there. I had my daughter started taking the product within 4 weeks. We've thrown out her asthma puffers. She doesn't have to have any oils burnt in her room. She had gone to a pediatric appointment, and when she'd gone to a pediatric appointment, the doctor had actually said that they hadn't seen a healthier child, and there's no reason for her to be here. And from there, everything started, I mean, snowballing. I was happier. I started, talking to people. My friendship started getting better. My family was better because of my home was better. Everything else was getting better. I wasn't feeling as depressed anymore. I started having money come in within the first 2 months of me personally. I had a magnificent change, and from here, I wouldn't look back. I wish I found this a lot sooner than what I did. And there's so many people out there that don't know about what we have, which makes me want to continue to do what I'm doing and drives me every single day.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That's a beautiful story, Mel. Okay, so we might just pop over to Tila. Tila's got a beautiful story to share with us as well. Tila, can you tell us about your experience?
Yeah, sure. So when I started, I had a 6-month-old baby who wasn't sleeping through the night. So that wasn't very much fun, and I was just absolutely exhausted. So that's pretty much what drove me to start the product. And everyone in my house, so my 2 kids, one kid, the 6-month-old's probably not old enough to have it, and my partner, and we all just absolutely love it. I'm sleeping better, not as exhausted anymore, like just so much more energy. Just my whole well-being has been better. My child did eventually sleep through the night, which probably didn't have anything to do with Juice Plus, but he probably felt the vibe of it. And I probably, like my hair, my nails, all that sort of stuff, like all of that started growing, and my skin started glowing, started to actually feel normal and not a mum anymore. So yeah, and very, very excited to share it with my little boy. He's nearly 1 now, so I can start giving it to him soon. And we have a 3-year-old who's on the chews, and it has been amazing because she eats healthier now. She doesn't have as many sick days, and same as Melanie, she has quite a lot of chest infections and things like that, and that's all gotten a lot better. So yeah, it's been really great for us.
Awesome. Thank you. Anything that helps mums survive through the night's got to be good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tila. Okay, so that's just a couple of little stories about, some of the experiences that people are having with this product. But as we said, there is a business behind this as well. Now, lots of people think that if they get into a business like this, that they need to know lots of people and that they're going to have to harass their friends and things like that. What I want to show you is that that's actually not the case. So, excuse my smiley face. So with a business like this, when I joined this business, I was staying at home and doing family daycare, and I had 3 different family daycare mums who would come to my house. I live in a tiny little beach town. I don't know many people. I don't have much of a social life. And so I didn't know a lot of people. And I was like very concerned, how on earth could I possibly share this? But we have a system that teaches us to use Facebook. So in the beginning, I shared this with one of the beautiful mums of the children who I looked after, whose name was Beck. Beck obviously would love to stay home and look after her own kids rather than have me look after them. So she said, yep, that's great. Teach me the business. Let me talk to people. Let me give this product to my kids. Let's see how we go. So Beck got straight into the business. At the same time, I was on Facebook one night, and there was a beautiful lady who was posting about how the fact that because she was over 50, she was finding it so hard to find a job. She had a mortgage to pay. Bills were coming in, and nobody would give her a job because of her age. Now, her name was Beryl. I reached out to Beryl and I said, look, I don't know if you're looking for a business opportunity at all, but this is what we do, and have a look at this video, see what you think. She absolutely loved it and she jumped straight in. Now, Beryl shared the business with her daughter, Katie. Katie loved what she saw and she shared it with 2 of her friends. Her friends shared it with some of their friends and their friends shared it with some of theirs. In the meantime, Beck shared it with a lady she worked with named Angela, and Angela shared it with her daughter, Jacinta. While this was going on, I was sharing on Facebook about how much I love the products and about how I used to get migraines every month, and probably about every 3 weeks I would get a migraine so terrible that I would actually throw up. And I'd been to the doctors, I'd been to the chiro, I'd been to the physio, there was nothing wrong and nobody could tell me why this kept happening. But over the course of time, in the last 14 months, I've only had 1 migraine. So as I was sharing about my story, some beautiful people got in touch and said, wow, that's fantastic. I want to try the products. So they've gotten in touch. Michelle has jumped on board. I've shared this product with this business with Vicky, and she shared the product with Mel, who's on here tonight. I've also shared the business with Deb. And while this is going on, other people are posting on Facebook about how the results they're having with the product and how they're loving having extra money come in. Denise is a beautiful school teacher who I've shared this business with, shared it with her, and she's been able to hand in her resignation because she's built up a business that now out-earns her school teacher income. So she's able to retire 8 years earlier than what she originally planned. So as you can see, you don't need to actually know very many people. This business has a popcorn effect. So if you can share it with just between 2 and 5 people, and they share it with between 2 and 5 people, that is how this business can grow. Another thing that a lot of people are often worried about is that it's some kind of pyramid scheme. Now, lots of people have different connotations as to what that actually means, but pyramid schemes have been illegal since the 1970s. But just so that we can put a picture to it, oh, what a terrible triangle. So if we have a pyramid scheme, generally we're talking about having a boss up the top, people down the bottom, and this person up here makes all of the money and these ones don't. That's generally the fear that people have with a pyramid scheme. But when you look at it, that's actually a traditional business. It doesn't matter if you're talking about McDonald's, if you're talking about Woolworths, if you're talking about your local computer shop, there's always a boss up the top, then there's some managers in here, and then you've got your people down the bottom. Usually, to try and get anywhere close to the top, you've got to fight your way up there. It's usually not a very nice environment, and you're usually forced to have to do things that you don't want to have to do. But no matter what, you're still trading time for dollars. You can never get more than what somebody else tells you you're worth. The difference with our business structure is we're actually more of a rectangle. So we all start down the bottom exactly the same, but we can all work our way to the top because there are unlimited positions at the top. So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you start this business as a family daycare worker, as a teacher, as a cleaner, as a politician, doesn't matter who you are in life, you have equal opportunity to work your way to the top of this company. And the beautiful thing about our company is we are a teaching business. You cannot work your way to the top unless you reach down and help these other people build their businesses up. You cannot do this on your own. You must be willing to help others. That's what makes our business so incredibly different to anything else. And that's why we have such a beautiful community of like-minded people who are all interested in helping others get ahead. So the other information that everybody wants to know is, how do we get paid? So we actually get paid in 3 different ways. Every time we connect a customer with the company and they get product, we get a retail profit from that. We also get a commission off the product for everything we do, but also everything our team does. our Juice Plus does not pay for celebrity endorsements or television advertising. So they have millions of dollars in revenue. We've been around for 40 years and our product is incredibly popular. So they have millions of dollars in revenue that is sitting there that they prefer, rather than give it to celebrities, to give to everyday people to help them change their life. So that commission comes from everything you do, but also from when you help your team. Then the third way we get paid is the bonuses. Now that's what we call our fun money, and we generally have a bit of a rule in our team that bonuses are supposed to be spent on yourself, not on bills. So you're supposed to have some fun with that. Now, I'm going to talk a bit about the bonuses because there aren't too many businesses or jobs in the world anymore where you actually get bonuses. So first of all, everybody starts out as a virtual franchise, and then you can work your way to DVF. Now, DVF is a $100 bonus, and you can get that in your first 10 days, as well as the commission that you earn. Now, your next bonus is at SDVF. That is a very nice $400 bonus. And because, as we mentioned, we're a teaching business, not only does the person who got there get the $400 bonus, but the person who taught you and helped you get there, they also get the $400 bonus. Now, we've got Mark here tonight. Mark has gotten to SDVF recently, so we're just going to get him to share his story with us. Mark, are you okay to share with us?
Yeah. Hey, Joe, how's everyone going?
Good, thanks.
Let's go. Yeah, before Juice Plus, I'm still running my computer business a bit, but before all that, I was diagnosed as a diabetic, I guess, at the very start of it all. And it started me on a journey trying to find better health because the doctors said, go away and eat healthy and then come back and we'll see how you're going. So we had steak and veg for dinner the first night, which, the doctor said, eat healthy, keep your meals between 5 and 8 on the scale of the blood test results. So we did that, had dinner, and it came back that it was 12, and that's when we discovered that potato and a couple of the other veggies were really bad for diabetics. So I started looking into it a lot more and found that a lot more plant-based diet is good. And then just sort of working 24/7 all the time in the computer business, and my uncle was doing the same with his business. Started when he was 18 and just worked all his life, and he finally got to a point in his life where he could sell the business and then go back and more or less retire on his farm and look after his bees and cattle, because that was his dream and his life, what he wanted to do. When he sold the business, he started to feel sick, so he went to the doctors to see what was going on. He had a extremely aggressive motor neuron disease, and basically a month after he sold the business, he just passed away because all his muscles just gave up, and your heart and everything's just a muscle. And that was the time where I was like, well, this is ridiculous. There's got to be more to life than just working until you die. You want to spend time with your family, go and see places and visit places, see friends, all that sort of stuff, have some actually time besides work and eat and die. So seeing an ad for a product on Facebook that said, come and check this out, and I thought, I'll have a look. And so I went and had a look, found out about the product and the business, and the product, as Joe said, it's all just fruits and veggies, and it's all completely plant-based and vegan. So that was, excellent. That's exactly where I'm headed, and it certainly keeps all my diabetes in check. I don't take any medication for it at all, and every time I go back to the doctors for a checkup, they're all trying to ask me what I'm taking because they can't believe the results I'm getting purely from eating plant-based and being on the capsules and the shakes. And then I started getting into the business side of it as well, and it's really excellent, I guess, because the bit that blew me away is everybody's just regular people and everybody's happy and friendly, and I got a bit of a motto in life where is be excellent to each other, and I'd have to say 100% that's how everyone is in this business. And just the way it all grows around you and just carries on. it's certainly starting to give me some time to spend with family and for myself to do things that I want to do. And I'm looking, in the future, by November, the way everything's going, I'm going to be able to shut down my full-time computer business and just do it part-time from home, just to look after all my current customers and, keep people happy and still have something to do that I enjoy, as well as just follow the Juice Plus business and be able to have time to ourselves and take my partner and son away to places and, do stuff besides come to work, go home and go back to work again.
Woohoo! Congratulations on being able to close down the business. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's definitely happening. It's certainly on the way for it.
Oh, that's awesome. And the fact that, it's improving both your health and, your lifestyle as well. Just love hearing stories about this. Like, that is what we're all about. It's not just a quick fix or a fix one area. This can really change all aspects of people's lives. Thank you very much for sharing.
No worries.
So let me just pop this up here. Okay, so we've got our SDVF and the $400 bonus. The next bonus comes at SC. Now that's a very nice $600 bonus, and not only for you, but also for the person you taught, or if you're the teacher, you get the bonus as well. So we have Vicky on here tonight. Vicky has got to SC. She's got her wonderful $600 bonus. Vicky, can you share with us your Juice Plus journey so far?
I sure can. Hi, Jo.
Hi.
Okay, so before the business, and still today, I'm a teacher. I've actually only been teaching full-time this year, so five months. So prior to that, it was very sporadic, very inconsistent relief work, very inconsistent contract work for about 5 years. And this sort of gets to debts mounting and credit cards mounting because you still have to live. And so, like everybody, looking for a way to make ends meet. And I saw, I'm pretty sure it was Jo's ad or post on Facebook. And Jo was very patient with me and very fantastic. I was stubborn and skeptical, and she will tell you herself. But I decided that what did I have to lose, and went all in. And I have to say, since starting the business, just like Mark said, just the most happy, positive, amazing people in this whole team. And that's the best things to surround yourself with, particularly when you're not feeling great about life. And so what gets me excited about the business in the future is, hearing Jo's story just before about Denise, because I'm a school teacher as well. I'm not quite near retirement age. I'm quite a bit off that. But the exciting that she can be earning enough from Juice Plus, because I know what teachers earn. So be able to be earning from Juice Plus what she can make, or more than she can make as a teacher, that excites me, that I'll be able to do that. And that's, that's what I'm aiming for. So this is, this has been amazing for me to help supplement bills and loans, and it's only going to get better.
You bet it is. Thank you very much for sharing. You've been doing an amazing job, and you're building a wonderful team. Very proud of you.
I have a beautiful team.
Okay, so after SC, our next bonus is at SSC level. That's $1,200 for both you and your teacher. We then have QNMD. That's a nice $1,500 bonus for you and your teacher. And then we have our pinnacle position in Australia in the company, which is National Marketing Director, or NMD. When you get there, that's a nice $3,000 bonus. At this point, your teacher doesn't get the $3,000 bonus, because when you're at NMD, you're on an annual, wage of around about 100,000 a year. So your teacher doesn't need the extra $3,000 bonus. So I've been able to get to QNMD. I got there exactly 12 months on my 12-month anniversary. So as you can see, you can work your way through the pay structure. If you are teachable, willing to do the work, and have desire, anybody can do this business. And the beautiful thing is you don't just get these bonuses once. So if you help 10 people get to here, you get that 10 times. If you help 20 people get to that, you get that 20 times. Along with that, it's entirely up to you how much time you want to put into this business and how many people you want to help. That's really all it comes down to, is who you want to share this with. So that's just a little bit of a helicopter view, of an overview kind of what we do, what's available to people, and why we're so excited about what we do. Like, this is changing people's health and changing people's financial situations. If somebody had said to me at the beginning of last year that I would have been able to close my business, retire my hubby, he is now my chauffeur, he tells everybody as we go traveling around Australia. If somebody had said that to me, that's what would be able to happen in 12 months, there's no way I would have believed them. It would have sounded like one of those far-fetched stories. And now I get to share that with people. You know, I work maybe 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, and this is work. You know, talking with people, sharing stories, chatting to people on the phone, things like that. So if you're looking for a better way to live your life, to be able to spend more time with your family and friends, to be able to get out there and actually enjoy the things that mean something to you while still earning an income in stolen moments on your phone or on your computer, please get in touch with the person who sent you this video, and would love to be able to share more information with you, have a chat, get your questions answered, and just really see if this could be something that works for you. So thank you everybody for your time tonight. Thank you all for jumping on. Great stories, lovely shares, and talk to you all again soon.